Hello, horse. Hello, horse. How are you? You've got lovely blue eyes. Hello, other horse. How are you? You're also very nice. I don't want to get too close because I don't know if you bite. Okay. All right. I'm going over here. Hello, brown horse. Hello. Hello. Hello, grey horse. You're looking a bit shaggy. You are. Hello. So I'm here on Old Basing Common and I am surrounded by horses that live here. And they're very friendly, I think. Hello. Yeah, I think they're friendly. And I've been here just doing some drone flying over Basing House, which is behind them trees over there. It was destroyed in the English Civil War. I mean, when I say destroyed, like they literally levelled it. So, hello, horse. Hello. Yeah, so it's Saturday evening. This is the thing I wanted to do. I wasn't expecting to be meeting a bunch of horses. He looks like a Shire horse, although he's not very big. What I mean is his hooves and all that look a bit Shire-like, in my opinion. Now the problem is I can't get out of here now because I don't want to walk behind them because I'm going to get my guts kicked out, obviously. Sorry. Hello, horse. I shall call you Shaggy. And I shall call you, I don't know what I'm going to call you because it's not really my right to give you a name, is it? Yeah, here we are with horses. I can ride a horse, you know. I haven't done it for a very long time, but I'm pretty certain I could pick it up again quite quickly. But I'd need a very large horse. Oh, they're following me. You alright, guys? Girls? Whatever. I don't know the social construct, groups of horses, herds of horses. Lots of horses over there, you see. They're very nice. I like horses. I wouldn't want to own one because I think they're very hard work. But do like horses. Listen to them doing munching. Are you munching? Hello. He's munching. You hear that? I haven't actually put my microphone on. I wonder if I could hear the munching. Hold on a sec. Hello, horse. How do you feel about being a horse? Would you like to express what it's like being a horse? Oh, okay. I got a response at least. Hello, other horse. How are you? How do you feel about... right, thank you for your very comprehensive answer. Thank you very much. Yes, very nice of you. And people say horses aren't that clever. They are. They'll even answer interview questions if you ask them nicely. So I'm going to pin this microphone here now. So, I hear you cry. What have you done today, Andrew? Well, I was up till 3 o'clock posting reviews. Posting my Doctor Who reaction video. I got to say, the more I think about that Doctor Who episode, the more I think it was utter shite. But I don't want it to be a downer. Anyway, up till 3. Then I got up at, well, I had to get up at 11 because I had people coming at 12 to basically get rid of hundreds and hundreds of books from Anthony's room. Anthony doesn't read books, but he had loads of them because his mother and I, we like books, and we thought our children might like books as well. But Anthony does not like books and would never have read them in a million years. And so we have given them to charity stores. This is a very large white horse here. I don't know if he has a name. And here is a foal. Hello, foal. You've got lovely blue eyes as well. You have. You're very nice. The reason I keep stopping is to take photos to send to Alice, because she likes horses, and I have promised her one day I will take her horse riding. Don't know when that will be, but I think that would be a nice thing to do. Look at this one. Hello, horse. Hello, sleepy baby horse. Hello. Don't worry, I'm not going to get in the way. Oops. Did you want him to get up? Was he being lazy? Yeah. Hello. Do you know, I've been living here for nearly, 23 years I'll have been married. I moved here in July, we got married in August, so I moved here about a month before we got married. So, and I never knew there were wild horses on Basing Common. She's having a nice dinner. I'm going to assume that's her baby, but what do I know about horses? Just imagine these guys live out here in all weather, and they seem very happy with people so far. I haven't been killed yet. It's a massive area, this. They've got a huge amount of land to roam on. Absolutely enormous. Hello. I wonder if it hurts their necks to have to eat like that. Eh? What do we think? Anybody know? I don't know is the answer to that. And over there, I don't know if you can see that, there's one rolling in the grass, a little one, having fun. Having fun is good. My entire life philosophy is about having fun, and I generally don't like doing something unless there's some fun involved. Even work, I like to get fun out of work. I know to some people that might sound strange, but if I don't get enjoyment out of something, it's very hard to be motivated. You see, I'm trying to see, avoiding the massive poos, turds in the ground by the horses. I'm trying to see if I can find the one that was rolling, but I think he might be with those people over there now. Hello, horses. Probably ought to think about going home soon. Oops, he said as he nearly trips up. There's one hidden in the grass over here. I don't know if this is the one that was rolling around, but I think I found the rolling around site, or possibly, I'm sure they do it all the time. You are talking a load of crap today, Andrew. You really are. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you. Hello. How are you? How does it feel to be a horse? That good, huh? Yeah? What a lovely evening it is. It's 8:30 dead on now. Obviously a couple of days after the longest day, but it's absolutely beautiful out here. I wish I'd found this place before, or known about it. I say found, I haven't discovered it. Goodbye, horses. Thank you for entertaining me. I will come back one day. You know, I wish I'd found this place when my kids were little. Alice would have loved it. Why do you never find out about these things until it's too late? Like, it's just... I feel like the kids have just grown up so quick. I know that's a massive, massive cliche, but it's absolutely true. And sorry about that noise. And it's just kind of I don't know, it's just like time's gone, I can't get it back. I don't think Anthony will ever have kids. Alice might. But it's like, you've got to wonder whether you were any good as a parent or not. I don't know if I was any good as a parent or not. Look at that. It's nice. So I'm not really an outdoorsy person. I can do outdoors. So when I was young, we lived in Bristol, and we lived in a place called Sweets Close in Kingswood, and I had lots and lots of friends. My gang, as we called it, some rabbits up there. I don't know if you can see them. Anyway, and my mum, in her infinite wisdom, decided to move us away to a house on the A48 in Gloucestershire, where the nearest town was 5 miles away. And I had friends, but they were at school. I literally had to get a bus to school, a school bus, but that was because we were on a main road. The school was 4 miles away, right? 5 miles away, whatever I just said. So, in my early teenage years, I lived in the countryside. And I can do countryside things, but the thing is, it's a scary world out here, right? And I can also be very insular and just stay at home all the time, which is what I do generally, indoors. But having bought these drones and also doing this vlog, it kind of gives me an excuse, or it kind of drives me to get out a bit more. You know what I mean? Which I guess can only be a good thing, right? Bit of fresh air, exercise, what have you. Broaden my horizons a bit. It's just a bit of a bummer that it's kind of taken extreme loneliness at home with nobody at home with me to do that, to drive me to this, if you like. And also, when Liz comes home, I won't be able to do it. Certainly wouldn't be able to walk here with her. That's the unfortunate thing. That gate was not... Okay, I was going to say not so noisy, and then it made a noise to prove me wrong. So, yeah, I wonder what that is. What do you think that is, everybody? It looks like a piece of scaffolding bracket to me, presumably from when some works were done back in the past. Obviously the past, can't be the future. We are at the Old Basing RBL and Social Club, parking for patrons only. Yeah. Anyway, I've got to try and find the car now. It's by the Basing House Visitors Centre, but I've had to kind of walk around Basing House to get a kind of view into it, because they didn't want to fly over anyone's houses, you see. So, yeah, I think we're going to go this way. Pretty certain this was the way I came. There's a man over there staring at me. Don't really know why. Maybe he thinks I'm scouting the place for some nefarious activity, and I'm not. I'm just trying to find my car. I was actually quite stressed earlier today. So after the book thing, Irene, my mother-in-law, took us to McDonald's, where I had basically everything on the menu and ate far too much and felt a bit sick. So what I did was I popped in to see Liz. I wasn't due to see her today in the hospital, but I popped in to see her for 3/4 of an hour, and then I drove to Chinham and dropped off 4 bags of books, because they wouldn't all fit in Irene's car. She had about another, 10 bags. And I was going to come here, but it was quite busy, and I didn't want to go into the grounds of the house myself, and didn't want to be flying around with lots of people. So I went home and had a sleep for 2.5 hours, and I felt a lot better because of it. I was a bit stressed. Anyway, here we are. walking down a lane in Old Basing of Basingstoke fame. Basingstoke's a funny place. It's a relatively modern town. It's a London commuter town, and people kind of lump it in with places like Milton Keynes that were kind of built from scratch and designed from scratch. But no, this place has been around for a very long time. Basingstoke is referenced in the Domesday Book around 1066, so this town is at least 1,000 years old. Admittedly, didn't have the roundabout it does have now, but yeah. I'm going to walk past a pub now. I'm kind of tempted to pop in for food. I didn't pop in for food, but I did turn off the camera in respect to some ladies who were at the front decking of the Crown pub having a chat, because I don't want to be creepy. Here is actually the proper entrance to Basing House. It is closed. I have been in it. You can walk around the grounds and there's gardens and stuff, but my plan wasn't to go in it. My plan simply was to fly a drone over it, and we've done that. Excuse me a sec, my daughter is just texting me. So we have a dilemma now, you see, because we're walking back to the car and we're walking past a wedding party where they are currently playing ABBA, and I don't want a copyright strike, so might have to not film this bit, but let's see what happens, eh? Someone's lost part of their bike, and someone's kindly put it on top of this post box. There you go. Rabbits. Lots of rabbits in there. Don't know if you can hear the music. I probably need to keep talking so I don't get copyright strike, but there are rabbits in there, many of them. And this used to be, so we've got a very old wall here. That's a tithe barn, I believe, which is still used, obviously, as we can hear, for weddings and, events and things like that. But what used to be here is the Duke of Bolton's hunting lodge. Now, if you want to pause that and read that, you can. I have to keep talking so that I don't get ABBA coming after me for copyright violation, and I probably ought to stop talking now because I don't really have much else to say, and I am literally just talking nonsense to keep the noise going. So here is the information plaque for Basing House. It was pretty big, 360 rooms it had. Originally, construction started in 1531, and English monarchs used to come and visit here. Now, basically, and I am doing this from memory because I haven't been for a very long time. Basically, during the English Civil War, I believe this was a royalist stronghold, and there was a siege here. And eventually, when the siege was broken, I believe it was Oliver Cromwell who dictated that the entire building should be razed to the ground and literally flattened, and there was nothing left of it. The only bits that you can actually see now are the underground, sort of remains of the underground basement rooms and what have you. And so basically, that's kind of what happens if you pick the wrong side in a civil war. A war that was not terribly civil, as you can probably imagine, but that's what happened. Anyway, look at how clear this water is here. Isn't that beautiful? He said, being very careful not to fall headfirst into it and drown, which is actually entirely possible because it's actually quite, it's not like super deep, but you could easily drown in that. So I'm going to turn off again now because ABBA is still playing in the background. But along this trail here are indicators of where to go for this wedding party. There is absolutely crystal clear water. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Haven't seen any fish. I'm not saying there aren't any, but the water's so clear. And just a minute or so later, having been barked at by a dog, we have a railway embankment. Look at that. The Basing Trail. Right, I have just successfully flown through there with the drone, but the light's a bit low, and it was basically freaking out about all the arches and the water and all that kind of stuff, which is fair enough. So I couldn't get a second pass through, but I got one pass through, so I'm quite happy with that. There's quite a lot of foliage overlaying, and in the way, so I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. A train went by, but I didn't get footage of it, so never mind. Anyway, we're nearly at a pub where they're going to be playing more music, so I'm going to have to go quiet again as far as vlogging is concerned, because I don't want another copyright strike from another band who are getting upset with me. Right, anyway, I'm back at the car now. Thank you for joining me in meeting horses and listening to me talking crap and just kind of randomly wandering around near some old ruins. It's just gone 9 o'clock. I don't think the sun's due to set quite soon, but the golden rays have certainly disappeared. So thank you for joining me and watching this episode, there's a train, of Total Ramblings. Bye. If you enjoy what I do here, although I can't think why, please remember to click the like button, smash that subscribe button, and hit the bell icon to be notified whenever I post a new video. You might also want to check out my website, www.worldsbestestpoet.com, if you fancy a laugh.